Hello, hello, hello everybody. I hope you're doing so well. Today, I needed to farm for Arlecchino and also Furina's materials, so that's what I did. And of course now I'm just going to ramble about Genshin and see where that takes us, right? So I really love this fountain area that I'm starting in. It's a really good waypoint. I definitely define how good waypoints are by how pretty the location is. Whenever I come to this domain, I always try to grab those extra crystal flies because I'm constantly running low on crystal cores. Arlecchino's material is the order one. I already have a good amount of Furina's, which is, I want to say Justice. It's the big sword one. So I really need to farm for Arlecchino. It's a I think I have like one, or I had, at the point of this video, I had one of the gold pieces and almost all of the silver pieces. But I definitely need more of the gold because I'm planning on triple crowning her, so I'm gonna need like over 100. But I'll save up some resin for her, I think I'll be able to get it by then. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. By the end of 4.5, which we still have about like a month left of 4.5. Today I am playing Navia. Usually with the Navia team I swap between having Xingqiu, Fischl, and Ningguang. But today I just have through the last two spots, let me explain. The last two spots I either have Xingqiu, Ningguang, or Fischl, and I just have two of those three. So today it's Xingqiu and Fischl, which I kind of like because Fischl does a lot of damage. Xingqiu is a work in progress, but he's getting there, Ningguang's just there to buff Navia, who already does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage by herself. So, it's alright. And it's really weird because I was trying to, well, maybe not weird, but I was trying to get my Emblem of Severed Fate pieces for Xingqiu and Zhangling before 4.5 got closer, before we got closer to 4.6. I was trying to farm for my final pieces that I needed for all of my artifact sets, and now I'm just focused on Arlecchino, so whatever I didn't get finished is just gonna stay unfinished. I hope that makes sense. I kind of took that sentence like 3 different ways. Yeah, this domain is not too bad. It's not quite as good as the Liyue one, which is my favorite, of course. We all love the Liyue talent domain. But these guys, I don't know if there's a trick to fighting them or if you just, just try to attack them, but they're not too difficult. I love all of Navia's ending animations. She's really cool. And I still don't know if I'm gonna pull for Arlecchino's weapon. Okay, so accounting for my current wishes, I have enough to get Arlecchino, right? Because I've been saving for a while. I have enough to get Furina even. And I have enough for another 5-star, but that doesn't guarantee that it'll be anything good, you know? So I could either keep saving for Chlorinde, which was my original goal, or I can spend those wishes, and whatever wishes I don't need to use for Furina or Arlecchino, if Furina even comes on Arlecchino's patch, which I don't think she will anymore, but I can use those on Arlecchino's weapon, which looks really cool. It looks so cool. But there's not even a guarantee that I'll get that weapon, because you need, what is it, like 240 wishes to guarantee a weapon? That's so much. That's so much. But I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. But yeah, I did get, I spent my, I think it's called Star Glitter? The more expensive ones, like the rarer ones to come across. The gold ones. I spent it on the spear that's in the shop right now. I think it's called a Blackcliff spear. So that's my, like, contingency plan. If I don't get Arlecchino's weapon, or if I don't pull over her weapon, at least I have a decent polearm, because I didn't have any good polearms. I think I have Favonius spear. I have, you know, like Black Tassel. I have the new event weapon. I have the prototype spear, and then I'm working on getting the catch, which isn't really good on Arlecchino because she's not really burst reliant. It wouldn't be horrible on her at all, but it wouldn't be the best weapon for her. Besides, I'm getting it for Zhongling anyway, and she really needs it because her crit could use some help. But yeah, I'm just here condensing what I just got. So I have 80 of those, which I don't need 80. I think I need like 60 some. And I was trying to do the math in my head for how many bronze I needed and how many silver I needed. So I might pause for a little while here as I'm like waiting and doing the math in my head. Yeah. Okay. So my coworker, actually, she's super sweet. I love her. And she started doing this thing with me whenever we work a shift together, where she asks me like a question of the day, basically. And I think it's a really good idea because a lot of the questions she talks about are like very positive. Oh, by the way, I'm getting flowers for Furina and Arlecchino now, and if I pause for a long time here, it's because I'm looking at a map on my phone, so I know where like the flowers are roughly. But yeah, but yes, she does really good questions, and I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal her idea. And I really hope she doesn't mind. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so what's something small that makes you happy, that brings a little bit of joy into your life? Like my coworker said that her friend, whenever she finds a penny on the ground and it's not heads, because, you know, if you find a penny on the ground and it's heads, it's good luck and you have to pick it up and take it. So she finds it on the ground and it's tails, she switches it to heads so the next person can have a lucky penny, which is so sweet. But for me, I said like compliments. I really love giving compliments to people, and just like small things or big thing, I don't know. I think it's really easy to look at somebody who is like alternative fashion or has like a really unique purse or a really unique hairstyle or something and say like, oh, you have, you know, I love your purse, I love your hair. But it's harder to give a compliment to somebody who is like average. I don't mean that in a mean way, because I am average. Like, it's hard to find just a random thing to compliment a stranger on. So I really like going out to strangers or like passing them on the street and being like, I really like your backpack or whatever, you know? Stuff like that. I hope that doesn't come off as rude, because I do really like the things that I'm complimenting people on. It's just really easy to compliment people on unique things, right? So yeah, I really like compliments. So yeah, what's something small that makes you happy, or something that you do that like brings you joy? Yeah. It's funny because recently I saw my family, like extended family, and I went to their town and I stayed for a few days, and it's this adorable little town with everything that I like wished I grew up with in my super tiny town. And while I was there, I definitely like idolized it and thought that it was better than what I have. And I told my aunt, like, oh, I love your town. I wish I could live here. And she goes, oh, don't say that. Don't say that, because it's just a town. It's the same as any other town. There's ups and downs to it all. And that really like stuck with me. And now that I'm back home, or I'm back to where I live, whatever you call home, right? I don't know what home is anymore in college, right? But now that I'm back home, I'm starting to see a lot of little things that I really like. And I don't know, I really like how we have good public transportation here. I really like how I've made, I don't know, a lot of cool connections, and I have a lot of cool classes, and I have hobbies that I really enjoy. Just today, I was sitting in this like common area for my dorms, like where I live, and somebody brought like her friend with her, and they sat down in the common area while I was studying, and she was talking about how like, oh, then we have to go downstairs to the ground level because there's these giant windows that are so gorgeous. And I was like, wow, I really never thought about how like pretty those windows are, and they are pretty. So on the topic of, my whole point of this is that now that we're on the topic of small things, is it's really important to take the small things in your life and appreciate them, you know? I hope I don't come off as too preachy or anything. I am a very I like to yap about things, clearly. So, but yeah. Okay, now we're getting Arlecchino's flowers, because I got a good amount of Furina's flowers, and we're doing this target practice, which I'm actually pretty bad at aiming in Genshin. I could never main like Ganyu or Tainari or Tinari. I'm so sorry, I don't know the pronunciations very well. But I could never main those two because I'm so bad at aiming. I would miss every shot. I would love to have Yoimiya or something and have like a normal attacker bow user. I actually have Yunjin, so I mean, it would be a really nice 5-star to have, but yeah, I could never main a bow DPS that's like charged attacks bow. Is Tartaglia charged attacks? I don't think so, right? I feel like Tartaglia is very much a lot of his strength comes from waiting for his cooldowns, so you have to swap around your team fairly frequently, if I'm getting that right. I hope so. I'm kind of slurring my words today, but I hope it's still relaxing. I hope it's still relaxing. I hope it's still relaxing.
What a stroke of good luck.
And yeah, I'm getting a little distracted here and doing some chests, but I need all the primos I can get, so we're working on it. We're working on it. I really dislike primo gem farming though, because it takes out the joy of like exploring and taking your time. And a lot of times I'll be like, oh yeah, today I'm going to primo gem farm, and then I just start like, I don't know, going in circles with the wave rider, you know? So it takes a while. I didn't know how this puzzle was supposed to work, so I just pulled out Geo Traveler and made a little like jumping off point. And now I see it coming back, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe I got it wrong, but no, it just opened up another path for me. But I didn't want to wait like that whole time for it to go back and forth, right? So might as well just keep using the mean. I don't really use the Traveler much. I don't know. Her design's not like all that intriguing, and she's not really meta. So I feel like those are like my two things that are important to me. But I leveled her up to 70 because it didn't take any resin. It just took books, like EXP books and Mora. And it got you a free wish, so I'll take it. I have been waiting for another 5-star on... Oh, by the way, my computer had almost died right here. So you're gonna see an abrupt ending to the battle, and it's gonna cut to... Yeah, there we go. It stopped my recording for a little bit, but we're back. What was I saying? Something about the Traveler. Oh wow. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. I've never had this happen before. But yeah. Oh. It came back to me. I've been waiting for another 5-star on the standard banner for a while, and if you guys saw my Leoa exploration video, I was in that video I was like about to pull for Mona, or I really wanted to pull for Mona on that new special banner. But I didn't. Maybe I'll throw like a single wish on it just for funsies, but I don't think so. I'll just wait for her to come on either standard or losing a 50-50. It's really nice traveling Fontaine and having either like a Wisha or a Numa. I hope that's right. A Wisha or Numa character to activate those things. All of my characters... I guess Fremine is Numa, isn't he? But yeah, all of my characters are either... yeah, they're all the Wisha. They're all the purple element. And I need a Numa to put on my team, because Lynette and Navia and Chevris are all it. It's not that big of a deal. But I remember when I was first looking at like the list of Fontaine characters, I was like, all the ones I want are Wisha. This is horrible. It's not that big of a deal though. Yeah, I'm grabbing a crystal fly because I really need it. And this area actually is part of a quest that I haven't done. So that's why I was staring at that field for a while, because I didn't know what it was for a second. I need this nectar for Furina, actually. I'm planning on double crowning Furina is the plan. So triple crown Arlecchino and double crown Furina, or at least take it to 9, 10. So like 1 for her normals, 9 for her skill, 10 for her burst. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. And yeah, Paimon wants me to grab this fowl for the dog. Bye, dog. I always try to investigate those because I really need EXP for my I need EXP for my artifacts. So if I can get just like a spare 100 EXP like here and there, I'll take it. I'll take it, you know. I'll take it. And here are a ton of rainbow roses right here. I really thought Rainbow Rose was gonna be Chevris's flower, because in the event that Chevris first appeared, like a rainbow rose was very important to the story, the plotline. So I did have a few to start with before I saw Chevris's flowers, like official flowers, drop. But yeah. Oh, I did not mean to burst here. I do that all the time if I take my hands off the keyboard and then I accidentally press Q instead of W. I do that all the time. Luckily, I didn't have any more like fighting planned. So we're here just going to combine the see, I have some nectar. Not everything I need, but getting pretty close. And then I have the insignia for Arlecchino, which is really cool that she uses the Fatui materials. What does Wanderer use? He doesn't use that, does he? Probably not, just considering like lore-wise. Does Child use the Fatui insignias? I know Ningguang does. I don't know. I really hope that in Natlan we see a couple more. Well, we will definitely see a few more Harbingers, but I really want to see Colombina. I think she's really pretty, so yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty close to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was kind of short today, but I'll definitely come back stronger once school is over, so I'll try and push through these last few weeks of school. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys are so sweet in the comments. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. But yeah, I don't know where I'm standing right now. Okay, goodbye.